What's good, KXSU? This is Jenia. You're listening to our tiny studio with Fish Teeth. They just dropped their second EP, Pretty Boy, yesterday. It's available to stream on Spotify, Apple Music, or any other music platform.
Howdy. My name's Fish Teeth. This is a song off of the EP that I dropped yesterday, and it's called Heavy. That's not supposed to be doing that. I'm gonna try that again.
Thank you. What was the name of that one?
That one's called Heavy.
Heavy. That's right. You introduced that before you started singing it. So my first question for you is, when did you know that you wanted to pursue music?
Not to be corny, but I kind of always did. I remember I told my mom when I was like 7, I was like, I'm going to be a singer. And she was like, okay, sweetie, go ahead. Yeah, I started taking like guitar lessons in like 4th grade, and just I started posting like covers on SoundCloud in high school, and just kind of kept working at it.
Yeah. Did you start with the guitar, or did you start with any other instruments, or?
I started with piano when I was like 7, because I asked my mom for guitar lessons, and she said I had to start with piano.
Awesome. And were you always a singer, like when you were younger?
No.
No.
I like taught myself to sing by trying to match Amy Winehouse in my car.
Love Amy Winehouse.
Yeah,
I'm the biggest Amy Winehouse fan.
I challenge you.
Oh, man. Wait, just because you said that, what's your favorite Amy Winehouse song?
I've always been partial to, You Know I'm No Good. That one's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Why, what's yours?
Awesome. I'm a big Frank fan, so I like Take the Box. That's or You Sent Me Flying.
Yeah. That one's really good. Her voice is incredible in that one.
Yeah, that's so awesome. You heard it here. Fish Teeth is a big Amy Winehouse fan.
This next song is also off of the Pretty Boy EP that came out yesterday. And it's called Amends. up with a man in my head that I've never met. Wonder if he's got someplace to go when I'm dead. I never woke up in a stranger's bed. Got him up and then I got up and left. I made a stranger out of all my friends. Lit up on loose ends, I let them all down and then I got up and left. Start smoking cigarettes, wonder if they've got someone to miss when I'm dead. Losing touch was never the plan. Still twist the tab before I drink from a can. Please understand that if my love for you could fight the infection, we'd still be friends. I'd be calling just to see how your week's been. I'd be decent. I know more about you now than Instagram. The doctor told me I should make an amends. Who would want to hear from the dead or write a lyric like a coward instead? A letter with no address. Wonder who I'll write to next. All kinds of excuses not to call back. I'm not a girl, my girl broke up with me. I'm busy with class, the constant company of hands on my neck, hand in my chest. I would have turned the car around if I could see what's next. Now I live with a constant threat, new pretext to defend the ways I try to keep the anger in check. Like I said, if my love for you could fight it, I wouldn't have done the rest. You know I proved you right in the end. I try to reason with a dead man. I proved you right in the end. I proved you right in the end. I proved you right in the end.
Awesome. That was, what was the name of that one again?
That one's Amends.
Amends. I gotta remember these. All right, my next question for you is, who would you say are your biggest influences as an artist?
Well, Amy Winehouse was pretty foundational.
Awesome.
Generally, I think I'm pretty disloyal to my influences. A lot of songs have like their own purposeful set of like artists that I pull from, kind of like reference. More generally, I think a lot of like Midwest emo bands mixed with like very sparkly 2010s indie pop rock, like early 1975. I don't know how people feel about them right now.
Okay. Awesome. And they're gonna play their next song for us now.
This one's an older one. It's off of my first EP, PR Scan. And it's called Amy, which is because I was really into Amy Winehouse when I wrote it. She's drinking Stella. I'll never know where she is. A thing of beauty like summer in California. Rooftop aroma of marijuana. I go, but I'm a goner. I go, but I'm a goner. Sunsets in Eden, they match your lipstick. Fire red compliments your intuition. Says she's from Reno. She's gonna leave though. She's gonna leave though. She's gonna leave. Oh no. She's gonna leave though. I tried to hate her, 'cause I wanna save her. The trouble is I'm not so good at doing either. She cut me open and I didn't have a clue. But I think she knows it too. She's drinking Stella. I'll never know where she is. A thing of beauty like summer in California. Rooftop aroma of marijuana. I go, but I'm a goner. I go, but I'm a goner.
That was Amy. I remember the title this time. That was a really good song.
Thank you.
Yeah. I heard like some Amy Winehouse like influence in there, like especially with the intro. Were you inspired by You Know I'm No Good with that?
Very much, yeah. I think I wrote it a couple months after I learned to play You Know I'm No Good.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of like jazzy.
Yeah. I like the chord progression a lot.
Thank you.
So that kind of leads into my next question. What does your creative process look like in terms of writing lyrics, vocal melody, and production? And another part of that question, when and where do your most creative ideas come to mind?
I tend to start with lyrics. On Pretty Boy specifically, like the EP itself, I sort of tried to do that a little bit less. I think on Death Drive, like the challenge to myself was to start with music and put lyrics in later. That's why there's so few of them. Production-wise, it's evolved a lot. I took like a production class this past year that streamlined the process a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I think also on Pretty Boy, the most recent EP, I was trying to simplify a lot. Like I was really focusing on like paring things down and that sort of thing.
Okay. Awesome. And where and when do your most creative ideas come to mind?
Probably in the shower, or like on the bus on the way to work. Like a lot of sort of like passive times, I guess.
You're not the first person I've heard say in the shower, which is really funny. So I guess creative ideas come to mind in the shower, folks. All right, next song.
So this one is also off the most recent EP, and it's called Death Drive. I think it's called it's called Death Drive off of some Freudian thing that I was thinking about when I was having a hard time sleeping. I'm excited to play it unplugged because it's very much not that on the EP. So this is Death Drive acoustic. Concerns me is your absence of instinct. You know your body is an animal one. It's what it does. Oh, it's not what it could be. 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 It's not what it it should be. It's not what 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 it should be.
Thank you. I just want to say I love the guitar on that one.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds really good. So my next question is, how did your name Fish Teeth come about?
So me and my partner were just sort of like delirious before we were going to sleep and just kind of saying words back and forth, like nonsense. I remember I really liked the word teeth for some reason. I just liked the bite to it. And I think fish. I also liked that Nirvana lyric that it's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings, and I don't know. And then just fish teeth. I liked it, and it's kind of
Awesome.
nonsense. I like it.
And another question, not connecting to your fish teeth namesake, but what has been your biggest milestone as an artist?
Ooh. Last year, there's an independent music awards that had its first time last summer in LA, called the Hollywood Independent Music Awards, and it's really cool because you can just submit your own music. The only qualification is that you're independent.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my songs, White Lighter, was nominated for Best Lyrics, so I got to go to that in Hollywood and
awesome.
meet a bunch of really, really cool people, and that was
amazing.
fun for me because it was the first time that I was like, oh, I'm actually a musician. This is cool.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Of course. You ready to go into your next song?
Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. So this is another one off of the Pretty Boy EP. It's called As She Sleeps, because I wrote it while my partner was taking a nap. Why don't you stay for once in my bed? You've had too much to go home by yourself. I can watch for your breath, and you can stay as long as you'd like. I'll wake you up with coffee that's not sweet enough, and you'll lie. I'll mess it up. I will be vain. Oh, selfish boy, unworthy of grace. If you need anything, you know where I'll be. If you need anything, you know where to find me. In the alley where we met, tracing hearts onto your neck, where I fell in love again and again.
Beautiful song with such a sweet sentiment behind it. Thank you.
Thanks.
So my next question for you is, how has the Seattle music scene contributed to your journey as an artist?
Ooh, I don't think I would have a journey as an artist if it weren't for how like accessible the Seattle music scene is. It's like everywhere. Like everyone that you meet is like in a band or knows someone in a band or works for a venue or will show you a venue that you've never even heard of before, and there's like really interesting, unique venues and bands like everywhere. That's very, very cool.
And do you have any like dream collaborations with any local artists around here?
I don't know. I would love to do something like punkier, like a little heavier. I know there's a lot of really
that
good
around
local-
here.
Yeah.
And just to make sure, how many songs do we have left?
That was the end of the set list that I wrote down.
Okay.
But I can do more.
No, I was just wondering. I do have one last question for you, though, if that was all. But if you wanted to do one more, it would be our pleasure to listen.
Sure, I could do. Is it okay if I play something that's like not out or published or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So I wrote this one. It's called "She Looks Like Her Mom." I wrote it when I went to took a smoke break when I was working at Whole Foods, and this guy came up to me and asked if he could pay me for a cigarette, and I said no, like you can just have one, and he said, like, I just want you to know you just gave tobacco to a native ceremony leader. He said the name of the ceremony, I didn't quite catch it. And he asked if he could give me a blessing, and it was a very impactful experience. And he was holding this little baby girl, and after that interaction, he was like, "I'm not gonna smoke it around the baby. I'm gonna like take her elsewhere." And he was like, he told me that she looks like her mom. And he said that like we're not getting along right now, we're fighting right now, but we're always going to raise this little girl together. It was very sweet, very like joyful experience, and I think about that guy a lot, and I wrote a song about it. It's called "She Looks Like Her Mom."
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I have one final question for you. So what can we expect from this new EP, or more specifically, what about this EP is different from your past releases?
Well, it's a collection of 5 songs that I wrote in the months leading up to and immediately following my top surgery in December. So I think it's very informed by that experience. The songs themselves aren't like overtly about that, but it's definitely present, I think, mostly in Pretty Boy itself. I expect definitely like higher production quality. I think I've honed in a little bit more of my sound too.
Awesome.
It's very exciting.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Thank you. I'm excited to listen to it. That was Fish Teeth for our tiny studio today. You're listening to KXSU. This is Jenia on air. Pretty Boy, the EP just came out yesterday. It's available to stream on any music platform. Thank you, Fish Teeth, for your time in our tiny studio today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.